Hi everyone. Thanks for being good for the sub. Let's go ahead and solve one of these trickier problems on here. Like for example, maybe this third one. Okay, so first thing we want to know is, are these two lines perpendicular or parallel? Remember, parallel lines have the same slope, whereas perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. Remember, reciprocal just means you take a fraction, like 1/2 or something, and you flip it upside down. The opposite part just means if it's positive, change it to a negative, and if it's negative, change it to a positive. Okay, so let's look at these slopes. I know that it's y equal mx plus b, and in y equal mx plus b, m is my slope. So it looks like this was my slope, this one's my slope. And it looks like they're the same. 1/2 and 1/2, those are the same. So I know that these two lines are going to be parallel, because parallel lines have the same slope. Parallel lines have the same slope. Okay, so now let's go ahead and graph these and we will prove our theory. So in y equal mx plus b, I start with b. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the 4. And then the slope is rise over run, meaning since it's a 1 on top, I'm going to go up 1. And it's a 2 on bottom, a positive 2, so I'll go right 2. So up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. If I'm allowed to go up 1, right 2, I'm also allowed to go down 1, left 2. And you can kind of check your work by making sure that it still just makes a good line. Let me see, it's kind of hard to see the line there. That seems about right. Okay, we got that first line graphed. Now, a bunch of kids in class asked me, wait, Miss Gunther, I do not know how to graph this one because it doesn't have its plus b. Remember, there's only one number that if I were adding it, I wouldn't need to write it. What's the one number that when I add it, what's the one number that when I add it, it doesn't change anything? Well, that would be plus 0. Because you don't, like, the 0 doesn't change anything, plus 0 doesn't change anything. Because of that, a lot of the time it doesn't get written. So anytime that you see just a blank here where there should be a b, assume that it's plus 0, meaning we're beginning at 0. Okay, once again, slope is rise over run, meaning we are going to go up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2, If we're allowed to go up 1, right 2, we're also allowed to go down 1, left 2. Oh, that seems about right. Man, some of these lines are hard to see. There we go. Pretty good. Alrighty, there we go. So that's one of the ones on the front. If you are struggling with this, that's totally fine. Do this one with the video and then try to do one by yourself. If you can't figure it out, that's fine. Ask a friend. If a friend doesn't know, wait for me to get back. But try these, please. Try these on your own. Adios.